What is going on there, Nerdettes? It's your boy, Stevie B, with this week's haul video. Man, we got some stuff today. We got our Midtown stuff, but I got a few extra things that I picked up this week for the PC. And I got to go. I actually tried to make a trip out to Douche Canoe Comics, and on a Monday, and they were closed. Hours on the door said open, website said open, everything said they were supposed to be open, but they were closed. I guess when you're the only game in town, I guess you can do whatever you want. But anyway, so I did not get to go dollar bin diving at Douche Canoe. I really wanted to. I was going to try to sneak some footage off in there, but because Douche Canoe isn't going to let me film in there. But anyway, we got our Midtown haul, and we did manage to get to vintage stock and get a few books there. And nothing real spectacular, but not bad. But anyway, let's just get through the Midtown stuff already, because I got to get off here and order next week's stuff. They're getting a little slow about posting the new comic book day stuff on their websites. Getting a little slow. And I did manage to order some stuff. I got my fingers crossed that I get them. Some really nasty Stuart Sager covers that I can't wait to show you. I'll at least get one. I ordered 5, and I don't do that. I never ever order multiple copies of something. But given the fact that these were Virgin variants and they were cover price at $3.59 a piece, I was like, and they were nasty. I jumped on them. I got 5 of them. So we'll talk about that next week. Or, next week I think they're coming. Anyway, up first, we got Batman Reptilian number 6. And I can finally close the door on this little mini-series and actually read it now. See if it was any good. I haven't heard any buzz about it or nobody really talked about it. Generally, if something's really good, the buzz in the community is, oh man, have you read this? But nothing. So I got low expectations, but we'll see. It might be good. It might be good. Who knows? Next up is Amazing Spider-Man number 79. I'm getting this little run with Ben Reilly and the Miles Morales storyline. Because it's Ben Reilly and Miles Morales and, duking it out. So I got to get that. And then, of course, I've been looking, my buddy Jason, the comic book preacher, who needs to put some content out, by the way. If you're watching, man, come on. But he's got me on a Hulk kick. I'm trying to put together some Red Hulk stuff, and not much to be found, which is why I was even broke down and was going to go to Douche Canoe and look, but there's nothing at vintage stock to be found. So I'm going to have to do it a little at a time. But I did finally get a chance to jump on a starting point for a Hulk series. So I got Hulk number 1 with the Donny Cates run. So I'm gonna start collecting these and see how I like them. So there we go. I was excited to get that. Next up, probably the only Bat title that I'm kind of digging. It's the Robin number 8, and this is Manapool. I never heard of him. This is a cool cover. I was just reading who the Francis Manapool cover. I just thought it was a nasty looking cover. But Robin number 8, and this is a cameo appearance of the demon that I guess that Ra's al Ghul derived his name from. Not sure what that means, but we'll see. Could be a major player in DC, because they crank out a new character every week, at least one. So we'll see. This might be the one. No, probably not. But anyway, next up, I am digging these a little bit. The Task Force Z. With Bane and Red Hood and all the, man, I think it's a cool team book, so I'm digging on it. Love that cover. Love that Bane cover, man. It's just nasty. And this is the first appearance of Sundowner. What's her name? Hannah, I can't remember her name. Hannah Hobart. I think Hannah Hobart. Hannah Hobart makes her appearance in #1, and then Hannah Hobart as Sundowner makes her appearance in #2 here. So, there we go. Another first appearance in DC. That's the one right there. And next up, honestly, you ever get the new comic book day, and you get there and the pickings are so slim that you just start buying shit because you don't want to leave there with you don't want to just like have like 4 or 5 books. You want to make it worth your while. This is one of those instances. I picked up Iron Man #14, and this is Tony Stark becomes the Iron God. Apparently he siphoned off some powers from Galactus, and he gets some new armor and some new powers, and so he becomes Iron God. Iron God. Who knows? I'm just saying. And this one I've been picking up. I don't even know why I'm picking this up anymore. I should have just picked up the first one, but I don't know. I haven't read it yet, to be honest with you. But I just picked it up because my friends get in my head, man. And I see shit and I pick it up on their behalf, even if it's something that they wouldn't pick up. But it's a Bigfoot Frankenstein #3. I'll probably get the first 5 of these, and then, unless it's just amazing, I gotta read it. Of course, everybody's getting these, so I got this and this variant cover of it, and it's House of Slaughter #2. So happy to get that. Now, on to my vintage stock pickups. Picked up 4 books from vintage stock, and nothing spectacular about them, but some little minor possible keys. First up, I got Miles Morales Spider-Man #19, which is the first appearance of I did that backwards. See, I should have did 18. I did 18 and 19. We'll just do them together. And 18 is the first appearance of the Miles Morales clone. And 19 is the first cover appearance and the death of the Miles Morales clone. And I picked these up, and I know what you're thinking. Well, how his clone made one stinking appearance, and you jumped all over it. He's gone now. Well, I'll tell you why I picked it up. Remember Ben Reilly, the Spider Clone? That Spider Clone saga has been going on now for 30 freaking years. So now they're trying to give Miles Morales a clone. So they're giving him more than one clone, because Miles Morales Spider-Man #25, the other one I picked up in the clone saga, actually has 2 more clones of Miles Morales called Shift and Mind Spinner. So apparently Miles is going to get several clones. They just cloned the shit out of poor Miles. So anyway, some Miles Morales clone stuff I got picked up because, clones seem to have some staying power and longevity. So we'll see. And last up from vintage stock, I picked up, honestly, I picked it up because it was $1, and I thought, why not? And it was Detective Comics 984, which is the first appearance of Karma. So Karma comes to Gotham, yeah. So who knows? Probably nothing, but you never know. All right, and then my eBay purchases on my quest to pick up the entire run. And I got one stuck in the Bronx. It's been at Brooklyn, excuse me. It's been stuck at Brooklyn Post Office now for 9 days in Brooklyn. What the actual? I actually filled out a help ticket on that thing from the post office because the seller washed his hands of it. I'm like, hey, you know what might be going on? He says, I mailed it. Here's my tracking number. It shows I mailed it. So I don't know what the post office is doing. So he doesn't care. So I'm trying to get it tracked down. I'm thinking 9 days in one post office. It's lost by now. So we'll see. But anyway, so that one's in limbo. But I did manage to get these that managed to get delivered to me on time. And that was Marvel Superhero Secret Wars #2. So I'm putting together this whole series. I'm getting them because, like I said in the last haul video, the Secret Wars storyline is too big of a storyline to not happen. So it's going to happen. I would bet money on it. It's going to happen. And when they do, you ain't going to be able to touch these things for, without selling your firstborn or something. But anyway, I'm going to pick them up. But I also got #7. And this is also the first appearance of Julia Carpenter's Spider-Woman. And also the first battle between She-Hulk and Titania. So we all know Titania will be making an appearance in the She-Hulk series. So that's a good one. I've already got the first appearance of Titania. That one, between that one and this one here, those are the two big books that are out of the way. So I figured I can pick up the lingerers in between. That one was a little pricey, and the one in the mail was a little pricey, about $18. So anyway, they're already starting to climb in value, but the ones that have absolutely no key part components to them are still pretty cheap. But anyway, and then also last, I got Secret Wars #9, and these are in really good condition, so I was happy about that. So 3 more Secret Wars books to add to my 12-part miniseries. I think I've got, with the one stuck in the mail, I think that almost completes it. I think I need 2 more to complete it. I can't remember which ones now. I'd have to look it up. I'll put it up here just for fun. But anyway, that's going to do it for the haul. Yeah, some cool books, man. I'm in the process of making a deal with a seller. I'm this close to pulling the trigger on it. It's such a good deal, but it's still a pretty good chunk of change for a poor guy like me to spit out at one time. So, but it's one of those things where you ever run into a deal. It's like, wow, it's like amazing fantasy for $10,000, and you're going, oh my God, that's an amazing deal, but it doesn't, you still can't crap out $10,000. Well, it's kind of like that on a lower scale. Oh my God, this is an amazing deal. It's worth twice as much as that, but it's still a lot of money. So I'm kind of on the fence about it. I should just pull the trigger on it, but man, it's you're looking at a third of a brother's paycheck here. Anyway, but we'll see what happens with it. It's going to be tough to say no to it, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, that is going to do it for this haul video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please, before you leave, hit that like button. Hitting that like button helps a lot. I'll get 30 views and 4 likes, and come on guys, help a brother out. And if you ain't subscribed, then consider subscribing and hitting that bell. Turn on notifications so you don't miss my new videos when they drop. Yeah, I cleaned it up a little bit. I know what y'all are thinking. What happened to the tagline? We're cleaning it up. We're trying to clean it up. But anyway, that's going to do it. We will see you guys in the next video. Peace.